Mess about with this, do we?
You're gonna screen share anyway.
Yeah, I'm not going to be on camera, am I? Exit. Right.
Coffee, what a good idea. I mean, it's 31 degrees, so you just need one more warm coffee.
Ooh, 31. God, you still got the hot weather over there then.
Mm-hmm.
How long is it lasting for you lot? Because it was
No, it's
like
just back this week.
yeah, it's thunderstorms like the same week. It just rained off it.
Yeah, that might be happening today here as well. I'm planning to be out on the water, so that'll be fun.
Oh, nice. What do you think? Should we wait a couple more minutes for people to come in?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. All right.
I'm
I'll
just trying
mute
to
while
figure
I
out how to
munch.
pop out. How do I pop out this voice chat again? I can't find it now. Yeah, inbox, show, camera, show, message previews. Am I already popped out? I'm already popped out, that's why. Cool. Just a reminder that at top right we also have a chat button. That's where we'll try to be chatting instead of the companion chat channel. You should just delete the other channel, right? Hello Lottie and Dean and Corne.
Hello.
Do you all have the same warm temperatures as well?
Sadly, yes.
Perfect. 26, 27 here. Very nice.
Perfect.
I mean, I still carry an umbrella, but that's because I'm a Londoner.
You're so British.
Thank you. I assume that's a compliment.
Sadly, we're still at a toasty 31 degrees here, very damp. Not looking that much better for the next couple of days, sadly.
Well, welcome to UmbraCollab. Try and build
Hello.
stuff together. Paul Seal is hosting today. Just as a reminder, we're live on YouTube, so hide yourself if you see.
Yeah.
Feel free to make mistakes. Yes, exactly, Connor. Mistakes are good. That's how we learn. And with that disclaimer out of the way, take it away, Paul.
Yeah, cool. So I had a couple of feature requests. One of them was I don't fancy doing this one yet, but one of them was this include Umbraco forms on the options tab, which I thought was a good idea, and then maybe have like the drop down again for the version number. So we could do that. Just as a quick way when you know how you can include a starter kit, you can include UmbraCo forms. I mean, you can achieve this already.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can just go like that. Yeah, maybe it's not needed, and it's there, or it was.
Yeah, he's more saying that he always installs forms anyway. So, and he thinks that a lot of people do that. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we just say no then. But it was that. It's really quick. I think that was born out of on Uskind. They rely on
Mm,
UmbraCo forms,
yeah.
but actually they don't depend on it in the package. So maybe they just need to add a dependency for UmbraCo forms, and then
Mm. No, but I
yeah,
think that's quite valid, right? So they rely on it because if you install it, they can work with it, but you don't have to install it because they don't need it. It's like the Umbraco starter kit. If you don't install it, there's just a message saying, "Hey, if you've got forms installed, we'll have a nice context form here." But otherwise, it will just not do anything. So I think it's a valid use case. But I think, yeah, you can instead bookmark the option with the bracket forms included.
yeah, that's true. All right, well we'll move on to the other one then, which
Done. Okay, that
yeah,
was it for
woohoo.
today.
So the next one then was about unattended install support for the SQL Server. So
Ah.
we've only got it for LocalDB, SQLite, and SQL CE.
Hmm.
And Craig Stevens said, "Does it not work on the full SQL then? Is
Hmm.
that why you don't do it?"
Hmm.
So I think it's about let's work out, does it work? How does it work? And
Yeah.
what's the desired script that we need to
Yeah.
generate? And then if it does work, let's code it up.
Yeah.
And even it could even do a unit test as well. I don't know if I've got tests on here, maybe not, but if we wanted to, we could do a unit test with the desired outcome. But maybe first of all, does it work? Can you do it with full SQL unattended install? I'm guessing yes is the answer.
Absolutely no idea. It's a really good question.
Oh no, maybe we should have got Ronald on as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
And it install.
So yeah, that's a good idea. We could. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
'Cause-
All right. Yeah. Connection string and provide a name. Yes. Hmm.
and
Yeah.
when it's using SQL Azure, is that the same client provider name? Yeah. All right. So it could just be as simple as adding an extra field for the connection string then. Nice. So we want. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, So we do development database type on that one. If we change it to SQL CE, this only works in V9 anyway, but that, yeah. And then let's just do 9, just make sure. Because I think it behaves differently if it detects that you're not using 9. Yeah, there you go. Add CE on the end. So connection. Oh, so we already use connection string when it comes to CE because we.
Hmm.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I think let's try the first version of just the text box and we'll do it iteratively. And if it's done quickly, then we are hungry for more. Then let's do it. So let's see what's stored behind this. So the values are like this. So I suppose we could just have SQL. Do you think we should have SQL and SQL Azure, or just SQL?
Yeah, I think it's SQL Azure might have more options. Yeah.
All right, we'll have two different ones then. Remember, if anyone thinks this is ugly or done badly, then please feel free to contribute. It's fully open source. What's fully? Yeah, it's fully open source. Anybody's.
Hmm.
Right, where am I just scrolling about to? I need to find this. I don't know what I'm looking for. So UmbraCo template version. It's not there. How is that not there? Oh no. Yes, it is. Right, so we've got our database types, so we need to add a couple more. Yeah, a couple more. Do you think we should do it after SQLite? Because I think now they're the main ways, aren't they? Or do you think local DB, the two dev ones first? Right, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So big SQL. No. Right, no, so this is the value itself. So we'll do just SQL. Oh, shall we do SQL Server and SQL Azure? Oh, no.
Just wondering about the terminology. I'm in the Our UmbraCo website with the documentation. So I'm just trying to remember where the chat is here. Oh, here we go. There you go.
Thank you.
So I'm on that page that says it's got a nice screenshot of the help that you were just looking at. And the wording is development database type. And then above that, obviously, you've got connection string provider name. Is it implied that you might have a live web, like a, full SQL or Azure SQL for the live website, but you might be working differently locally? Is that what that's implying?
Yeah, because I don't think you're supposed to use SQLite or local DB for live. I mean, people might try to, but I think that's the
Well, I
point.
think I saw something, I think this morning actually, about somebody saying, are we implying you can use SQLite on a live server? I think it was on Twitter or something. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It to me, because that's called development database type, I
Yeah,
wonder, is that a case of, you've got a dev version and then you've got a live version? Is that, I wonder why that is called development database type, and quite obviously includes database types that you'd only really work with locally. Whereas the connection string, I'm just trying to think back, that wizard when you create a new UmbraCo from scratch, there's a wizard. There's a wizard that takes you through it where you choose whether you want to use, for the older one for version 8, where you want to choose CE or SQL. Do you know the wizard I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
it's still available now. But what I'm wondering, what what are you saying about this? Because we won't be using a development database type switch, so that's not relevant on this. We're
Well,
only
what
going
I'm
to use
wondering
the connection string.
is it really an option of, do you want to just, if you just want, are you creating a script to just use it locally, therefore here's the development database types, or
Yeah.
that's what we do, yeah.
Yeah, and that can still be used for development. So I think we could. I think
Yes.
people would determine it differently. So
The idea behind making that, calling that switch development database type is that you're consciously choosing that this is only for your development environment. So it's only SQLite or local DBs that you can pick there, which I mean, you can only use them locally unless you deploy your SQLite database and do all the things that you shouldn't be doing.
I suppose what I'm thinking is, do we want to look like local DB type and a remote DB type? But of course, you can set up
Mm.
full SQL on your local machine as
Yeah,
well.
exactly.
Yeah, John, what's his name? John D. Jones tends to set up the whole
Mm.
thing exactly as it is on your live server, doesn't he? So
Mm.
I don't suppose it makes any difference if it's all in one drop-down menu.
well, that's weird. Project name, UmbraCo user friendly name. That's
That doesn't seem right.
UmbraCo user email. UmbraCo. What's going on here? This is all messed up.
Oh no, it's
Oh
it's
man,
lines
I
below instead of, yeah, line breaks
I messed up.
off.
Let me start again. Yeah, right. Display comes above each one, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah, I need to do that. I just came in at the wrong point. That's a bit clearer now.
Just Visual Studio adding another line of references to it.
Yeah. Right, okay
Yeah,
then.
that's better.
So above user friendly name, I want to add a connection string property, don't I? And that we're going to create a field for. No, it just we don't capture a connection string. We just output one. So we just do it separately in that. Right, so that's our property for it. And then on here, where we do user friendly name, we can add another field above that. And if we look at on here, so it would come in after database type, it would be here. And it would only be activated when we select one of those two. So we need to make that work as well. So we change that to be connection string. Disabled is all right if use unattended install is not null. Oh, it is null. Oh yeah, that's just on the server side loading, isn't it? So if that's set to null when it loads, oh, I've copied and pasted when I didn't need to. Yeah, so if that use unattended install is set to null when it loads in, then it won't be enabled. That's to start with. Cool. So that's put the field on the form, and that's given us a field. Let's cancel. Let's do a stop and a restart, whatever you call it. I could do a .NET watch run, couldn't I?
Hmm.
Let's do that then. Let's see how that works today. Adding a field. Yeah, there it is. Beautiful, ready to be used. We need to do some JavaScript in a bit to just make it enabled or not based on the selection. But I suppose we could wire it up. And are those yeah, these are here as well. And it's even updating that. I don't know why. It's just reacting to the change, even though they're not known yet. Cool. So what's the next then? Do you reckon? Pick up this and try and yeah. Yeah, okay. So then I've got my JavaScript in the WW root. Oh God, I've got loads in here. Right, got to work it out again. So we have a change. So these are my listeners. So we're looking for a change event. Toggle unattended install controls. Right, we need to update that one, don't we? To disable the other one, don't we? The new field. And we need to add that to our set of controls. This connection string.
You want to disable it or hide it?
I don't know. I think all the other ones just got. Oh yeah, no, it's probably better to be hidden when it's not relevant, isn't it?
I would say so.
Right. And then so I'm going to do for the connection string. What should I do to it then? In just normal JavaScript. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the first one just removes the disabled, and this one adds the disabled. So let's. What do I do? Control R on this. Oh no, it's done it already. Lovely. Options, right, so yeah, works. And then dependent on this one, yeah. So we need the event for change of server type. God. Base type, isn't it? Package version drop downs. Package cards. God. There. Right, and then so we're just calling update output. So we don't do anything specific. Maybe should add a new event to toggle that one control, maybe. Uh, well,
Ja.
Nope,
Oh.
not a function, so it's just value. I'm doing it. Yeah. Oh, it's there. Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah.
Thank you. Hey. I'm not using any jQuery. Dot set attribute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Blocked for this and
Want to show. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and then there was a thing between none and hidden. One of them good and one of them is bad. I think none is good because it removes it from the top.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can use parent now, can't I? Actually. Right, let me just do Control Z and then Y. Yeah, I'm sure JavaScript lets us use parent. So do we just parent dot style? Is it like that? Would it be that?
Hmm?
Might work. Give that a go. Nah, I don't like it. Cannot read properties undefined. Parent node. I think it did. Yeah, beautiful. Just works. That was surprising, wasn't it? And then we need to set it based on the database type on the server side, don't we? Whether to display it or not. So in here, not that one, in this one. Yeah, because it loads in the model, so we can do database type. And then if it's any of those two, them, then do display. Oh, I can put the display in front, can't I? And then this can be block or none, can't it? Now when we load it up, it should also work. Have I done it right? Is it complaining for real? No.
Display. It needs probably needs single quote around after the colon and single quote.
Single on these.
Oh yeah, no, where the semicolon is now.
Yeah.
Single quote. So
Oh,
it will say, no, that was good. So those double quotes were good. So you're gonna output display colon single quote none single quote,
right.
and that's either there or in. I'll do it around.
Yeah, I'll do it once. Yeah. Sorry, I'm with you.
I'm not sure if that's necessary now, and you don't need a semicolon, by the way. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but definitely the semicolon needs to go. Actually, it doesn't matter. That's also CSS.
CSS, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, try that.
Yeah, let's give it a go. Nothing. Oh, it's SQL Server. Yeah, yeah. So start over. Options. It's still there. Doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's that quote. So's quotes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that was me. Sorry.
That's all right. Start over. Click on that.
Oh, but display none. No, that was correct actually.
Yeah, it was correct then. That was you. Sorry.
Not doing it though. Why is
Why
it
is
not
it?
displaying none? Group style.
This is weird, isn't it?
How about if you inspect it in? Oh, nice. Well, it does something. If you inspect it in there, it says display block on that. Oh, sorry, you're right. That's none. It says display none on the right side on your styles.
Is the first display none missing a semicolon? That's working there, isn't it?
It's working there. Maybe we do need to add that one back, and maybe we do need to take these off, and then maybe we need to turn around, touch the ground, and hope it works. Start over. Options. No. It's being a pig. So we've got it exactly the same as how it is when it gets applied.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the browser tries to help, doesn't it?
Looks beautiful. Different font group. Style display none. Yeah.
How does that work? So what do you mean by calculated styles when you click on it? All right, yeah.
Oh yeah. You can make a display non-important.
Shall we? Go on.
Just do it here and see if it works.
All right, yeah.
There we go.
Did it work? No.
Nope. That's weird. Huh.
Oh, it's back now. I turn it off and on again. Oh, that was it. Just turn it off and on again.
Yeah, but
Weird. That is weird.
You don't
isn't
want
it?
it. You don't want it to be important. If you remove the important here and then toggle it again on this side, yeah.
I hate things like this that just don't make any
I know.
logical sense.
It still works. Makes no sense. Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
So instead, should we just put a class on this one and just say in the CSS it's always display none unless you start selecting SQL Server. So when the page loads, this one is display none. So if we put a class on
Oh,
it, just
Well, it's
saying.
Bootstrap, isn't it? So it should be like hidden.
All right.
or,
All right. Okay.
D non, is it?
There we go. Okay. And then we toggle it in JavaScript when it's necessary.
Yeah.
All right, like that. Yeah, maybe. There will be null, or yeah, block is good. Yeah, that's fine too. Yeah. Then I would remove this. Yeah. Let's try that then. Yeah, it's better.
Yeah.
But
No.
oh, because you're setting the
Oh,
style.
we got to
Of the
remove
class.
that now. Ah.
Yeah.
So instead of doing those style attributes, we just need to just remove the class. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've done it elsewhere. Class list. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah. Cool. Yeah, remove and add. Yeah, nice. Nice. Yeah.
On this is D block.
Mm-hmm. And remove the none. And opposite. What's that, Warren? Oh, cool. Yeah, but it gets confusing because you might load it when with the URL, and it will be. Yeah, might work. Might work. Might actually work.
It's specific, isn't it now?
Yeah.
Right, let's try that one. So, options. So it's not there. Now we want to add it. It's not there.
Oh. Do you have a JavaScript error now? I saw your console.
Cannot read properties
Class
of
lists.
undefined class list. Is it on the,
Parent. No. Yeah. Should be fine.
Was a parent node.
oh yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
mate. Where did we lose? How did we lose parent node?
I know.
Good spot.
Yay.
Yay.
And if we go back to Signite. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Um. So it's yeah. So that's worked. That's kept it open. Okay. So when we're somewhere, now we can try and use the connection string, can't we? And so let's. So which ones are there? So there is create project script. I think it's in there. Yeah. Yeah. Do another one of them. And I don't need to worry about V10 or above now. I can just the connection string to be model.connection string. Is it lowercase? What is it? That was easy. Oh yeah, I need to actually put that in. Yeah, just do a little bit more. Come on, don't be lazy. Oops. Copy that again. Maybe add some speeches around it. And get myself in a model.
Yeah.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
about that?
What is your list say there? Your case say there?
Oh, I just need to break.
Oh yeah. Bye Mario.
Oh, I need the data type as well, don't I? The connection type.
Yeah. Although the default is already correct, so
Oh yeah.
default is Microsoft Data SQL Client there, just
So
above.
we don't need to define it then.
Yeah, let's do it to make sure.
Okay, yeah.
So just the one above the selected, the
Provider name.
connection string provider. Yeah. There is a difference. Is SQL Azure different? Um, hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
My other screen and just create a little database. Please hold.
So then, what is the difference between, or maybe this is .NET Framework, but what is the difference between system.data SQL client and what are we using here? Microsoft Data SQL Client.
Is the SQL data SQL client, is that? Oh, I don't know. I think it was mentioned in. No, I'm thinking of SQLite. There's two different
Hmm.
ones. SQLite, isn't there?
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Oracle.
Right. Sorry about the little weird opera singing there. I didn't know what was
didn't
going to
hear.
come up. Don't know what was going to come up in there. You never know. It might be like a config file with a password, and we're on YouTube.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I just want to make sure. Right. So now I'm just going to open up a file on my machine just to get an example connection string, and then I can use that example connection
And
string.
oh. Other way around. Yeah. Sorry, I'm debugging the coffee machine at the same time.
Looking at me, I thought you was watching what I was doing. I was like, hey.
I forgot to mute for you. That's a very secure password.
You like it? Right, yeah, so this connection string should work.
Yeah.
We haven't done an update on change of that.
Almost. Provider name is there.
Right, so our now update script. No, it's not pulling through at all.
No, but the provider name is pulling through.
So that's good. So what we're missing? Why is that not being set? We've got to follow it through, I suppose. So if we
might have
know,
implemented provider name before.
yeah, the provider name just hard coded, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's just not setting that value somewhere in the service in that model. So wherever this calls it from. Wherever this gets its model from.
Packages view model. Yeah.
From query string. Oh, that'll be it. It's just not being set from the query string. That's all it is. So we need to get it to pull it from the query string and add it to the query string. So whatever we do for user-friendly name, we need to do the same. So where's user-friendly name there? Don't have a default value. What should we do? Shall I put a default value in?
Empty?
Yeah, because I think that one's quite a helpful one. You know, if you just got
Yeah, I could put that in as a default.
maybe right. So I need to go to this now and do a new thing. Probably. Is anyone triggered that I didn't put it above the user-friendly name? And
I think
so
it's, to me, it's the newest item, so it goes in the last.
yeah,
Or you could be like, you could probably be like Warren probably would put it in alphabetical order.
is it one or two slashes there?
You're escaping it now, so there's one going to be output. You could do an @ sign in front, and then just use one. Oh no, there's two there.
Do that.
If you put an @ sign in front, you can do a backslash,
Yeah.
normal one backslash.
Do we want one or two though?
You should have one. Only.
Is it one on a connection string?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay then. So let's find where this is used. We use it here, and we use it here.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Wrong one.
I was gonna say.
Becoming a mess. Right.
Hmm?
So that's setting a default if it's not there, and it's pulling it from the model, and then it's passing it into here, where it puts it into the packages view model, which then gets passed through. And then I think there's just a
There's another usage. Yeah.
oh yeah, that is what's this on? Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Uh, right, okay. I'm not sure about the relevance of it, but we'll see. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh, now API request model doesn't have connection string on it. Oh, we're a user-friendly name, right? Just pop it above there.
Now my OCD is triggering. You did it different than the other one.
No, I've done it the same on all of them, apart from that last one where I put it at the bottom. So, and then connection string there, and then connection string there. Right. I mean, I'm hoping that's working. Yeah, and then there's just a server-side reset, I think. JavaScript side reset. Yeah, I think we'll call a reset here. So, friendly name. And I'll just set it to whatever we set it to. Where did we do it? Default values. We're nearly there. I think we are nearly there now. Oh, do I need to do that? Oh, do it. Will that work? Yeah. Right, spot reload. Stop. What's the point of it then? Right, here goes. SQL Server. Oh, hello. All right. PSW test. My user PSW test. Oh, yeah. PSW test. Because I've got the database set up with this, so I was hoping to just run the install as the final. Woohoo! Right. So, we don't have the change event yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh well. No.
No.
Have we got to debug it?
Is the form field actually called connection string?
Friendly name, isn't it? No,
Oh,
it's
that's
there.
good.
The ID is connection string.
And if you update script, does it do it? The button?
No.
No. Hmm.
And is it in here?
It is showing a space between user and ID, but that might just
Yeah.
be in the.
That's correct. That's how it's supposed to be.
It's not getting added to here. That's what the problem is. So
Oh.
yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah.
That should be it, shouldn't it? Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it passes that data. Oh, and this failed to bind. Already in use.
Already running.
I know. Try again. Just wants to drag it out right to the last minute, just to get the high at the end. Right, so
Yes, it did something. Yeah, I saw the thing light up. No. Maybe it's because the field is not there yet. Yeah, maybe you need to update. No. Is it in your URL? Maybe if you go to the end of the URL.
just put it into the notepad next to me. It's not there. Still not getting it. What about
No.
Control F5? Oh yeah, it's there now. Control F5. It was just the JavaScript.
Oh, okay. All right. So, okay, let's go back to SQL CE or something, or SQLite, and see if it removes it. There we go. Nice. Seems good. No. Still not exactly right. You think it has something to do with the field being hidden first and then appearing, and then it doesn't know that it exists in the DOM or something? Oh, now it was there. How did you do that?
Was it on the load? I did a page load. So it reads it from there, fine.
Yeah.
So it's working when it does a load that way, but it's not working on the API call. So there's two different controllers. One's for the page load and one's for the.
Right.
So there's the home controller which loads it in. So that one's working, but the script API controller's not working. Generate script on the post. What about?
It's that. Okay. Yeah.
On this one, won't it? Because
It's
it's
not
the
mapping
first.
it there. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, we're not. Yeah, it's like the auto mapping here, isn't it? It's not
Oh yeah.
mapping in the constructor.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, nearly there. Keep saying it. I mean it. Work out whether it actually works. So SQL Server, it's there. SQL Azure, it's there. And then if I paste in the one I wanted to use, oh no, just update it here. So PSW test, and then we'll run it. I've not added an event to. Oh damn it! I'll just do that.
Is that field getting cleared when you switch back to one of the others?
Yeah, I think that worked earlier.
I'm not sure if it.
Oh, you mean if the field is
It
being
just
cleared?
gets set to disabled. We don't change the value, I don't think.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just going to
hit it.
run it. Let's just have a high. Where can
Polished later.
yeah, we'll end this on a high, and then I'll just do whatever later. Demo, new folder. I'm just doing this out of the way. So PSW test. Right, here goes. This is the power of package script writer. Oh, we'll add a. Oh, we've got a clean start kit. Yeah. Paste anyway. Come on, you watch it just fall over. It's just gonna die. Oh look, it's pasted it in. My database is definitely called PSW test, and my login is called PSW test, and it's the owner of the database. Come on.
Yeah.
Ooh. There we go. This is the one.
Because you're screen sharing, it takes forever.
Yeah. Oh.
No.
Oh, it's doing it.
Yay!
It's doing it. We've
You
got.
look in your database if it's actually that using that one.
Yeah. It's so long. There you go.
Nah. Excellent.
It's in.
It's worked. Does the site run?
Looks like it will.
Yeah. Copy that. Go to UmbraCo. Yeah, the site works. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So all I need to do now is just add the event when you change it to just update the output.
Yeah.
And abstract that code that we put in here. Because it. Yeah. Yeah, I think the only reason I put it is just to make so that if you know you're doing it to SQL Azure, you know you're picking the right one. I don't know. Yeah, I suppose just SQL, big SQL.
Yeah, but you could say if it's SQL Server, you give what server name and username and password, and then SQL Azure, you add the Azure server. No, it's the same fields for SQL Azure, isn't it?
Same field. I think we did it so that if in future we wanted to add in those extra, you
Yeah.
know, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Cool. Yeah, I might update that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but yeah, happy with that. Thanks ever so much,
Stuff.
everybody, for helping there. We got to a happy ending a bit late, but oh well.
All good.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Paul, and thanks
Bye.
everyone.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh, I was leaving.